So tell me, guys, who actually had time to go over like the Miro board and check out the script?
Me.
Yeah, I check it myself.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, great. So you already have like an idea of what we're going to be doing today. Kind of just my goal today is just how to say explain you the script. Basically, you've seen it with your eyes, but I'm gonna walk you through like the hidden gems of it, why we say certain things, the philosophy of it, well, psychology of it. You got the idea. So what we did yesterday was Saturday, and we learned about the persona that we're attracting to our business, which is somebody who is like in very short and simple ways, make money online person, right? Somebody who hates their job, they want to quit it. They're usually going to be working somewhere. They're looking for side income. They're tied up with living like 9 to 5 life, and they want to escape it. Andrew Tate fans, like that is the kind of a person that we attract to our business. And so with that information in mind, I will pull up the Miro board and walk you guys through the script and explain you how things are done there. So I believe we yesterday already had like a little introduction that on the left side, I've basically, what I want you to guys know later when you're going to be checking the script, I've drawn these lines kind of like in Forex trading. And these lines, what they do is I show you where we build relationship, I show you where we build value, and I show you where we sign them up, right? So it's kind of like all those blocks can be like all that conversation can be extracted in a couple of very simple blocks, like chit-chatting, aka the first question, building relationship, building value, signing them up, and making a deposit. So these are like the 4 key performance indexes that we can take your clients through, and kind of that's how we can track the performance of sales representatives. Like which of the blocks did you take the person through, right? Did you do 60% of the work? Did you do 100% of the work? So it depends on all those 5. The first part, which is the first 20% of the script, it is really copy pasting. There is nothing that you should be like customizing, because the script is actually all about customizing, except the beginning of it and the ending of it. Everything that happens in the middle, I kind of give you like messages, like I kind of give you the map, such as has experience, has bad experience. Like I give you the map, but it's going to be your job to learn how to say these things with your own words, because people can respond anything. And there is not a predictable script that we can create. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
Perfect. So essentially, the first very important thing in the script is we tell them that we offer a free 30-day access for you to make money with our VIP signals. So like we say that as a second message. The reason, I'm going to today more dive into reasons. The reason we do that is because if somebody new comes to you and they want to talk to you, and you're just going to build like a long conversation with them, they will not be hard anymore. You know what I mean? Like you need to kind of like remind them, reassure them that they're getting something for free. So that's why we always say in the very first messages that we offer free 30-day access. Like that's the shit you're getting. But I'm wondering, do you have any betting experience? Right? Like that's kind of like the slide in. So we asked them this question. This is also copy pastable. Have you got any betting experience, or should I explain you how betting signals work? And this is the place where they either have experience or they have no experience. To be fair, it's really like a 60-40 split. You'll either get like 40% of the time they will have no experience, and then 60% of the time they will have experience. It's something like that. Randy's is coming in. Let's wait for Randy's to tune in. Huh. Randy, what's up?
What's up, G's? What's up?
Hi, Randy.
Hey, Randy. Nice to see
What's
you.
up, Randy?
Hey guys. Hey guys, what's up?
Yo, so what we're doing here, just to catch you up on the speed, we're basically walking through the script, and I'm just kind of like, I'm explaining them the reasons of messages, not necessarily the messages, but like why we say those things. So basically I told them why we say this thing. Then I explained them that, then we asked them the main question for every single lead. We want to know if they have experience. And here is why we need to know it. If they have it, we need to learn whether it was good, neutral, or bad. Reason for that is because then we're going to be able to bond towards their problem. If they say I had a good experience, basically the direction of it, the direction of the script is going to be, what if we make it better? If they had a neutral experience, basically, why was it neutral? You try to understand it. You're trying to go deeper. They will tell you, well, I've been staking on my own head, haven't really tried tipsters, lost a lot of money. So you need to dive deep and basically understand why was it neutral, right? If it was bad, same shit. You need to go deep and understand why was it bad. But if they say it was good, Randy, how often they have good experience? Like 1 out of 100?
Like 95% of the experiences are bad, of course, or like 50-50.
50-50, definitely no. You mean, no. Randy, you're saying that 50% of people have had a great experience and they're texting you.
Oh, no.
They're profiting?
What I meant with 50-50, it's 50-50 experience. Like they're not in too big of a loss or too big of a profit. They're like in the middle, like,
This one. So these are
correct.
These are the two paths we will see the most often. Like this is a extraordinary example, and it's sometimes going to come off, but you will learn later how to deal with it. But basically, if they have neutral experience, then you kind of need to ask them, like, yo, like Ryan, what have you been doing? Like, why haven't you been in the winning zone yet? He will tell you like, because, whenever I bet, I lose money. I'm like, cool. Do you usually bet with tipsters or by yourself? He'll tell you by himself. You'll say, yeah, bro, like most people don't have time to analyze games. Do you? He'll be like, no. He'll be like, well, that's exactly what my team will do for you. See how it kind of like makes sense? It's kind of like lining up with questions. You need to take them through like a quick questionnaire like that, and boom. Then what you do, once that's done, you will show them, here you build that conversation without the pain. And the next thing you do is you show them the offer solution through a proof. So you'll be like, listen, bro, as I said, we'll get you right now in a free 30-day access. Here, check out what our clients are saying about our channel. And he'll be basically, you'll drop him like 3 screenshots of client chats. He'll be excited. Then you'll ask him, do you want to see a performance of the VIP channel? And you can drop him a sales video clip. But basically, I think, Randy, is it right that we can also avoid that sales video? Like, it depends on the situation, right?
Yeah, of course. It really depends. What's the buildup and how's the conversation has gone? Like,
basically, guys, I can explain. Sorry to interrupt. But we have 2 assets that prove that you are worthy. One is client conversations and one is VIP statistics. Sometimes you will feel that some clients need to see both of them, but that's going to be in your IQ to figure out, right? It's how the conversation flows. If somebody's like, oh my God, like this is awesome, just drop them one of the 2 and they'll be good. Somebody will be like super sketchy, not so sure. Use the second video, use the second asset. That's like a cannon, like in what do you say, in Worms? Anybody played Worms?
Yeah, I played it.
There was the cannon thing.
Yeah.
Let's say Glock, like guys, Glock is a client conversation. Cannon is VIP statistic. That's the importance of it. You always start with the lightest thing. You show them the client reviews. If somebody gonna be like awesome, how do I join? You don't need to tell them, wait, let me show you analytics. They'll be like, dude, like, isn't this a free thing? Like, why? What are you trying to sell me right now? Right? So you need to understand that the customer knows nothing about your intentions. Customer you cannot let him scrape together that you're doing something sort of fishy, right? Because why would you show him reviews, statistics, if it's just a free access? So client actually instantly wants the VIP pass. They don't want to see any chat. So your job is to make it so neutral, so easy flowing, that they feel like you're just kind of talking to them. They might say, add me right now. And you'll be like, cool. I just want to hear, what is your experience? We want to know, we want to meet our, clients better, something like that. And then as they speak, you can say bro, just look at these chats. Our clients have none of these experiences. It's kind of show me without telling me you want to show it to me. Did it make sense?
It does.
Cool. And so that's the biggest game here. It's basically how well can you execute what I just told you. That's like this is the mastery of this job. The better you execute this block, the better things gonna flow. Because once they tell me I'm ready, you just send them a video clip where I say 20-second video where I say, okay, bro, you're gonna need to sign up and make an account. That's it. That's where it's pretty much copy pastable again. So your job is to get them to that sign up place with really big excitement. Randy, do you agree?
Yes, man. Correct. That's correct. That's correct. Those are the fundamentals of the fundamentals, how the thing should work here.
Yeah, exactly. I think we can show them some VAR simulations so we can better express what we just said, because Randy is actually crushing this. I can show you the way he does it. When was the last one? Okay, let's just take. Okay, so here I send free VIP. This is as I'm pretending I'm a client, right? Let me take this distractions away. Okay, so I send free VIP, and then Randy's copy pastes everything, right? This is copy pastable.
Yep.
He asks this last question: have you got any betting experience? I say, yes, I have betting experience. And I right away punch him. I'm like, add me to the channel. So like we're playing the games in various different ways. He goes like, that's dope, brother. Tell me, how has it gone for you? And we will get to the VIP. Would like to know more about our VIP members. So calm your horses, G. See like how he did it in a fun way. He didn't say like, well, I just need to know these couple of things about you, because then it's like, what the fuck? Like, just add me to the channel. This is scam, right? So he said like, well, I just want to know something, like a couple of things about our members. So just calm your horses. It's pretty funny. I say, okay, well, it's not the best. The experience wasn't the best. He responded like, what's up? Betting on your own? Here I corrected him. Or you bet on your own? That's why? And I say, I use tipsters, but sometimes myself. I see now. The combination doesn't work well, right? So this is how Randy's doing. And then I respond, why would yours work? And he says, only because we're not scared to give away first month for free. I can bet your previous tipster asked you for some kind of a money for you to get in, right? See guys, see how smooth all this sounds? It's basically like a smooth game. And then I say, okay, dope. Then add me now. I keep punching this motherfucker. And he goes like, we're more than confident people will stay for a month too, as they will see the value. We'll do that, brother. So you got 3 minutes. Here we probably exchanged some feedback. And then he said, okay, so basically he sent me the video where I should sign up, and I asked him a question. Why should I sign up here? Basically, this is what clients say usually, like, why should I sign up? And he says, as that's the official bookie of YREL, 100% of our members use it. We place bets according to it. Plus, it gives us special bonuses. Oh, okay. But I can still use mine, right? I don't need your bonuses. You see how I'm like dragging him down to the point where
it's like you're
and then I say, I think this is a scam. And he goes like, Ralph, we're giving away first month for free without many money attachments. I showed you how our VIP performs, so stop bitching around. I like this. You're wasting my time and yours. Why should I spend it on you if 40 other people right now want it without excuses? Nice. I say, just give it to them. Like a bitchy answer. Oh, just give it to them. I have no problem in that. If you're the guy who doesn't want to make cash from proven way, be my guest. I don't know what that means. Let's see what I responded.
In spots like this, it's the best to ask a question. If you want to reactivate somebody from this spot, you ask a question, something like.
So basically what I'm saying is, and I sound super tired, but what I'm saying is there's a point in a conversation where you no longer can afford to play his game. You need to basically take a step back and like really punch, and you'll hear what I'm talking about.
What's better? Never trying and staying where you are, or giving a shot and potentially changing your life. You know, something like that would be much more impactful. You gotta know when to stop spamming messages and when to start asking questions. This is a really good spot when you should ask a question.
So yeah, basically this is already really advanced shit, but you kind of got the idea, right? There's a point when you're kind of like yelling against the wall. So the only thing left is one really impactful question that can change the person's mind. The art of persuasion, in other words. Guys, what you think? You think you're gonna be able to do this shit?
Yes.
Yes, right, guys.
Yeah,
Can I say
it's
something?
easy.
Yes, absolutely.
About the conversation, can we, like what you said, just give it to them, then I have an idea to reply like, you can just continue losing your money like that.
Sure.
Instead. Mhm.
Yeah, there's spots where you can use all of this silly messaging. There are these spots, of course. Usually, I never recommend to do that at the top, at the beginning, because your first goal is to be like gentle, respectable. But if they're bitching around, you just kind of slap them back.
Yeah, I also got a question, Ralph. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Mm.
Yeah, on the YouTube video that you sent in regards with Nitesh and Paul, you know, on the day 2 training, you mentioned there that before we're supposed to ask where they're from, but with your conversation with Randy, he didn't ask where you know, where you're at. So do we still need to, you know, like ask that, or no need?
Yes, absolutely. We need, and that was a mistake, and we later pointed out to Randy privately. So basically, like every time right here in a script, you can see here, guys, somewhere I have it somewhere here. Let me show you. Mandatory things to do after they respond to first question. So between them telling about their pain, such as I've lost money with tipsters, whatever it is, between that and before sign up link, in that space, you need to get to know their country, and you also need to basically direct them to this channel. Something so simple as, are you already a member of our lifestyle group?
Yeah, and for me, why I didn't ask right now, because sometimes I just go in such a free flow mode. Once I feel the conversation, when should I ask certain things, like where are you from? And almost like 60% of the time I ask for the country only once they like deposit, something like that. It just go with the context, etc., etc. It's like, oh no, that's dope, bro. We're ready to start between. Where are you from, G? Like at the end of the conversation. That's like mostly me, but of course in the middle.
Yeah, we
works.
actually need to switch away from that habit. I'll tell you why, because for our marketing team, they need to know where the inbounds are texting from. And if we only show them the closed deals, then we don't get enough context as of how many Canadians per day reach out to us. So
right.
Actually, guys, in the past, this used to be the first question. Where are you from, G? That was literally the first question, because it's the most important data point for marketing team to know how their campaigns are performing. But these days, I decided to kind of leave this question a little bit later down the line, because I feel like it's just much more sort of, I feel like people were ignoring it too often. Randy, was it the case that like people oftentimes didn't respond to first message, or the new script hasn't really changed that?
No, the thing was like people were not responding. It's like, but with the new script, conversion rate is much better. Yeah,
because like the reason why they're not responding is because they feel suspicious like right away when you ask that question. Where are you from?
Yeah,
it's like instantly the feeling that like you need that information for something. So I'd rather keep it at the, oh, by the way, where are you from? Kind of like that, you know, in the middle of the chat. I always incentivize to add the, what is it called? The prefix, whatever. Basically, by the way, where are you from? Like, by the way, where are you from, John? You know, like then it sounds kind of less out of context. Yeah. Like we can, for example, how it can look is like you tell him about, he tells you that he has lost a lot of money. You tell him like, bro, listen, that is like, I'm glad that you're here because we can change that right now. Check out these client conversations so you can get a better idea of what you're signing up for. Oh, and by the way, where are you tuning in from? You know, something like that. Something in those lines, sort of. So it feels less like a question you're asking him, rather than just trying to, you know, have a friendly chat.
Right. Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Okay. What else? I mean, what else? There's a lot. What else? But like, I'm trying to. You guys right now have a better idea of how the script flows.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. Let's
Yeah.
check it out.
It's like a combination of the script in your own mind that you go through with, because the script that you have is just like a blueprint, and you follow that blueprint by the section, understand the pain point, afterwards give them the social proof, and at the end give them the link where to sign up. That's just the blueprint, but that's your mind that's working and making the script on the spot. You know,
Yeah.
that's the level where we want all of us to get.
Right. And so, one moment. I cannot zoom out anymore. So basically, this is the most important section. This is where we make either the best performance or worst results. Like exactly right here. So how it happens is you identify the problem, and then you bond towards that problem. Like, you can even tell a story how you were in a similar situation, or some clients were in a similar situation before they reached out to you, and you will get client conversations. So it's basically all going to be real. But so basically the idea is that you identify the problem, but then once they tell you their problem, rather than trying to instantly get them somewhere, you need to at least dive 3 layers deeper than that. Like, oh, how bad was it? Why do you think was it that bad? Like, what have you tried? You know, like kind of like going below and below and below. So he becomes like he takes off layers of clothes and becomes basically naked at the end, because you have all the information about it, right? And then you can just literally inject your offer as the most validated solution that he even can find in the marketplace, because it is a free 30-day pass, right? And you can always fight back saying like, bro, like nobody's doing this. Just listen to what I'm saying. Everybody's asking you to give you some kind of payments. We don't do that kind of stuff. All you need to do is just become a VIP member and stake to this bookie. That's all. Yeah. So guys, like this, all what you see right here, all of this is basically like your map, right? Like, you can see how it flows. These are not things you have to say. These are things you have to figure out. Did it make sense? So you have to figure out, what was the experience like? Okay, has experience. So you've figured that out. Then you need to figure out, this is the next step. What was it? Then you need to figure out this, right? And maybe something else. Randy, is there anything else you feel like? Or usually it's like 2-question thing? Well, it actually flows. It really flows. You'll be able to feel the vibe. You know, most important thing is that you just feel the client, the way they're responding. Somebody might, or for somebody, you might even use less chatting, but right away take them through the steps, because they might want, they're not here to, you know, chat with you. You can sometimes feel that. When you tell them something, they respond with yes or no, then obviously don't go too deep with too much questions. Randy, what do you want to add to this?
Oh, my mic was muted. I told you about the flow itself. Like, everything is pretty simple, and you'll feel that with the vibe. The thing is that, like, what kind of tip I want to give you, if you feel the person being like, I don't know, playful, just take it by the balls and go with the same vibe, because that if you will act the same like he does, you'll get the sale 100%, because it's gonna be like broski conversation. It's like you're bonding, like bond on another level. It's gonna change everything, but nothing to add, folks. Nothing to add.
This is the right word that Randy's just talked about. You got to mirror the person. I think if somebody, I believe that AG and maybe somebody else watched the training video about the how to dance like how to play the flute so he dances. In that video, I was explaining that you basically need to adapt to the client. That is your best chance to like maximizing your commissions. Because like if you can make him feel like he talks to his friend, you can already have an idea like how easier it's gonna be to get him to sign up and for him not to doubt every single thing you're trying to say. John, want to say something?
Oh yeah, perfectly said. It's just about like adapting, and it depends on the customer as well. So you just have to adapt, and yeah, basically just be for me it's like keep it simple and short. But you have to adapt to the customer on whatever he is presenting to. So
Yeah, you know, in real life, it's usually like the best sales closers. Let's say you speak with a client and he sits like that. You should actually sit the exact same way. He puts his hands like this, put them exact same way. You have no idea what kind of synergy that creates. The client feels like he's safe, like he's willing to give, listen, sign papers. Like as long as you mirror him one to one, he feels like he's safe. I don't know, that's some kind of psychological trick. I can like literally show you guys what I'm talking about. Hey, what's that? Like literally sales mirroring is the rapport building strategy of mimicking specific behavioral characteristics of potential customers to foster a feeling of trust. There you go. The goal is to create a behavioral reflection that puts prospects at ease with an unspoken, innate, I don't know what that means, understanding, even if the sales lead and staff have never met. There you go, exactly what I said. So you just create the feeling of like, you know, like the feeling of home, that there is no danger. Nobody's trying to scam you, rip you apart. And it's very, very important. So in real life, it would be through physical things like you know, like this or this, the same way the person is doing, or you know, like putting your whatever it is, right? But in sales chats, you obviously cannot, unless you throw the same emojis, I guess. But you can at least mimic the way the vibe of them, right? Then they feel like they're closer to you. All right. That's tomorrow's goal, guys, for me is to just spend the 30 minutes to 30 to 40 minutes going through VAR simulation. And then I think today I will give you access to this VAR simulation chat. Yeah, let's do that. I'll give you right now the access to it so you can just walk through all these chats as much as you can and kind of have an idea. Then tomorrow we can, on a Zoom call, we one more time talk about it. And then after tomorrow, which is Tuesday, we start playing one-on-one a little bit every single day. And then in 3 days, like we're gonna play for 3 days. After the third day, right away with fresh mind, we'll do like exam, and 2 out of 3 get picked. That's how it goes.
got it.
Okay.
Plans clear?
Yep.
Yes.
Copy that.
Crystal.
So far, everybody's enjoying and flowing with the process?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, great. Glad to hear that. Yeah, the fourth guy hasn't even gotten back to me. There was the fourth guy. Remember, Randy? Jay.
Yeah, I was about to ask, where is the J? Where is Jay?
He hasn't opened Telegram since like it's not like he's ghosting. He hasn't even been on Telegram.
It's
the
that's the
last
attitude, man. Yeah.
All right. Let me memorize this. Boom. Okay, guys, I'll drop you the recording again. I will give you access to VAR simulation. See, like we're every day like having little touching points on these Zoom calls, but we have a lot of materials for you guys to go through and stuff like that. So that's very, very useful. So you already have the Miro. That's cool. Basically, like just want to make sure everybody understands, like yeah, we do have a short meeting, like 30 minutes, but use as much time as you can, obviously, to go through everything that we give you, because you already know the deal. 2 out of 3 go to the basically the full-time position. So you don't want to be the person who just pops in a meeting and then just goes, without any re-knowledging the information. You get what I'm trying to say? Like rereading, re-listening. That's super important. Okay. Perfect. All right, G's. I'll drop you a meeting record, and tomorrow around the same time, then we have the last Zoom call before we just go on to chat trainings. All right.
All right.
Okay, Rob.
Thanks,
Thanks,
guys.
Ralph.
Enjoy the rest of the
Thanks,
evening.
Rob. Thanks, Frankie.
Thanks, Randy. Thanks.
Ciao, guys. Ciao.